Yo, what's up? Bringing you that MLB The Show 21. So today we're going to go over your ball player, which is your created player for Diamond Dynasty, and also the same player you would use for Road to the Show. So just some tips for leveling them up, you know how loadouts work, and also the best equipment you can get for your ball player. So the first thing, and for whatever reason, like when you start a Road to the Show, you can't like edit your player. Like you're not making your player at the start. You have to do it beforehand. So if you're on the home page, the first thing you want to do is come to the corner. You see where it's highlighted in the top left. So the 56 for me right now is what my player is rated. But you want to press on that, and then you have your ball player right here. So this menu is actually a little bit different than like when you're looking at it in Diamond Dynasty. So this year the system is completely different, and we have loadouts. So what loadouts does is pretty much have like a quick option to maybe change positions if you would like, because every player you have is at the start a two-way player, so they can hit and a pitch. So if I want to make a loadout, I would press R1, create a new loadout, and we'll just go with, you know, whatever the standard is. And then I would switch here and I would make a loadout maybe designated to benefit me as a pitcher. So looking at just our default loadout, you have different archetypes right here. So the main thing is the archetype. The top part is the archetype. The bottom two right here are perks. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know where you get archetypes right now. You know, there is a program that if you do get an archetype at the end. I don't know if this is the only way right now to get this archetype pack, but I do have one to open, and we'll check out what we can potentially get from those. So I did hit 100, and then I guess I got reset to 18. I don't really know how it works, or if once you hit 100 you just go back to 0 and keep doing it again. I'm not really sure what happened with that, but I was at 100, and I do have one of these archetype packs to open up and show you guys. And then you have the perks. So the bottom two are perks, and these pretty much give you boosts for power, speed, velocity. You know, if you're a pitcher, you got your break and other things along the way. Actually, I think we named them all. So, and there's fielding stuff too. So those are the perks right there that you want to look at. So the top part, the archetype, impacts your position, and also, you know, whatever benefits like power and stuff it gives you. So right now I have Slugger equipped. So it's preferred for first base, catcher, third, left, and right field. So it kind of shows you, you know, which position it works well with. For Spark Plug, this would change my primary position to second base. And then I would also get increased to a 58 overall. If I were to be a catcher and have slick fielding, I would be a 62 overall. Speedster at center field puts me to 55. A starting pitcher at 63. So just say I stay with Slugger right here and I equip that. Now for my perks, I do want power. You know, you get, I think they show you. Actually, they don't show you right here. Well, they do show you. You get +6 power, and then you lose 4 contact versus righties and lefties, and then you lose 5 reaction. I'm fine with that. And then the other thing I want is speed, we'll say. So we'll get +5 speed. We'll lose some fielding, which is fine. So the more you play, obviously, the more of these you will unlock. The perks are available in the marketplace, and I think just the archetypes are packs only as far as I know. But like I said, you have different loadouts. So this is for a first base. If I want to go to a second loadout, and now I want to make my pitcher, you know, that's what we're going to do. We're going to use Painter, and then we're going to do things for velocity. So right here we get +7 velocity, and then we get, maybe I want to add some break to my card, and we'll get break 3. So I don't really have the best stuff right now, but these are stuff that you upgrade along the way. All right, so I was wondering why when I'm on loadout, it doesn't change. You have to go down here and activate it, and then, you know, you have your starting pitcher. So like if I go into a game now, my position is going to be starting pitcher, and I will have this loadout dedicated. If I want to go back to my first base loadout, I have to go down here, activate it, and now I'm a 55 overall. So you can do this and create multiple loadouts, I'm guessing. I don't think there's a limit. There might be a limit, but you can create multiple loadouts and have multiple positions. So if I want to be maybe like a defense, or we'll just make a catcher. If I want to make a catcher, I can do that, give him some power, and then give him, you know, maybe some contact, because we want to have a good hitting catcher. and then we're gonna activate it. I have a 62 overall catcher, you know, to start things off. And then right here in the middle, you do have your equipment items. So equipment is another way that's gonna really boost up your player. I don't have any stuff like that, but I wonder if this saves for everything. You know, if I have to do it for every loadout, that would be kind of tedious. I'm pretty sure this saves, but we do have some equipment items already, and I will show you guys a place to get some free diamond equipment. So right here, when we get to back grip, we have a diamond back grip that you get from doing one of the conquest boards. I did show this off yesterday, but if you guys didn't see it, we'll definitely show that again in a little bit. But you get a diamond back grip. You also will get this diamond bat right here that gives you +7 power, +7 contact. So that's really nice. If you want to use some bat skins, you know, if you pre-ordered the Jackie Robinson edition, you'll get a +8 power bat skin with +8 contact. But just doing the conquest board that I'm going to show off in a little bit, you know, +7 is still really, really good. And then you also get some socks. Socks are normally good because they give you +7 speed. Well, these ones give you +7 speed and +8 steal. And then the last thing you get is cleats. So these cleats give you +14 speed, +8 stealing, +11 reaction, +9 pitching clutch, and +5 hit per 9. So these are really nice cleats because of the speed boost that you get for free. So everyone should be going out and trying to get these done. So really quick, let me just show you guys where you can get that. It is in Diamond Dynasty. So you go to single player, you would go to conquest, and then it's this board right here, the number 42 challenge. And just by completing some goals, so first thing you have to do is steal 3 million fans. You would have to play the Dodgers. We'll just skip right here just so you guys can see. So in this phase right here, you would do a steal fan phase, play the game on All-Star. If you don't want to play one game on All-Star, you could split it up, play one game on Veteran, one game on Rookie, but one game on All-Star would do. And by doing that, you would get the cleats right here. So the cleats, you know, they give you a nice speed boost, and you don't have to go in the market to buy cleats. You know, it saves you stubs also. So other goals and equipment that you can get: if you conquer 100 territories, you will get the back grip. And then if you conquer 124 territories, you get the bat. And then capturing the stronghold, so beating the Dodgers basically a second time, you know, and taking where their logo is right now. If you beat them right there, you'll get the stand socks. And then if you complete the whole map, you get this Jackie Robinson bat skin. But this is definitely worth it for just the equipment you get for your ball player. So we do have, like I said, a couple packs to open up just for the ball player. So we got that archetype. We also got a gold ball player choice pack. So just to see, these are just, it looks like equipment items, but you know, we'll definitely take these because these will add to our player. We actually got some gold perks right here too. So, you know, these are definitely going to boost up our player. I see control. So this is going to be if we want to be a pitcher. And these actually sell for a decent amount of stubs. I don't really want pitching. I want, you know, my player to be a hitter. So this right here, contact 5, it makes sense for me. It gives us +8 contact on both sides. So I'm going to take that one. And then actually you get 2 of these choices. Yeah, actually let's do the fielding, even though I don't think we'll really use that. But we got 2 perks right here that are going to be nice. And then we have our archetype. So within the archetype, let's see what kind of stuff we get. We get all silvers right here. So like I said, I'm not really sure how you get the diamond parts. You might even have to play Road to the Show, but we get silver archetypes right here. So now we can go back to our ball player and kind of equip those and see, you know, what the difference may be and what our rating change might become. I'm gonna look at first base as the primary because we already have the bronze slugger. So we go from bronze to the silver slugging. It actually changes our position to a left fielder if we do this, and we actually lose power. Interesting. We actually lose power if we do this, which I don't know if I like that. You know, the bronze one might actually be better, but we are getting an overall boost to our overall. You know, we're getting more contact, it seems like. Way more contact. We get 34 plus contact, but we do lose a lot of power on that. So that's not really the best. Getting these archetypes are going to help improve your player. And then we also got the gold contact. So that's going to give us some extra. And then we got the fielding, which I guess if we're in the outfield, that might not be bad. That puts us to, you know, a 63 overall. Nothing crazy, but it obviously increases over time. And when you get diamond archetypes and diamond perks, you know, you're going to level up way quicker. But in the marketplace, there is a lot of perks that you can get, which this is pretty much up to you. You know, it depends what position you want to play or what position you want to get into, and then what kind of player you want to be. You know, if you want a primary like defensive wizard, you know, you're gonna want to go out and get, you know, a fielding perk. If you want a player that can hit for power, you're going to want this power 4 perk because it gives you +9 power. The power 4 or the power 5, these ones are all pretty much the same. Actually, I would probably get this one because who cares about accuracy? I think reaction's a little bit better. So power 3, you know, if you want a power hitter, this one's pretty nice. And even like the power 2, as long as it gives you +9 power, these are pretty good. If you want like a straight contact hitter, you know, you want to come out, get one of these contact ones for +10, that's pretty nice. And if you want to pair like a good contact hitter with some diamond speed, you get +9 speed right here. So these perks, they are kind of expensive, I will admit, but they can only get sold. The diamond ones, they can only get sold for 10,000 stubs. So you pick the 2 you want. That's 20K. It might be kind of expensive, but as you're playing the game, I don't think it's going to be that hard to get these. And also, you know, I feel like these perks might be a little bit limited right now. So as the game progresses, these prices should come down and it should be easier to get some of these. But like I said, it depends how you want to mold your player. So for an example, like the first player we showed was our first baseman. Now he's a left fielder. We might want him to be a power guy with some speed. We would get the power and speed perks. And then our second loadout, you know, on the off days when we want to pitch, we want to get our pitcher, you know, throwing some velocity, throwing some heat. We'll go out here, maybe getting something like this that gives us +8 velo and maybe some break. Or maybe we can double dip and get 2 velo perks, and you'll just have a crazy pitcher that can throw some heat. So those are the perks. And then looking at the equipment, now the equipment right now are crazy price. You know, they're definitely a lot, but we'll go tier by tier. Now looking at the bats are pretty expensive. This one right here, where it gives you +9 power and +5 contact, is probably the best for like power. But the one you get from that conquest board gives you +7 and +7, so you can save your stubs and just get that bat skin, to be honest. Then for batting gloves, we don't get any, but some good ones right here. I normally like what gives us power, but again, it kind of depends what you want, you know, how you want to mold your player. So what I'm going to look at is power, because we just want to hit some home runs. So for me, the best ones are maybe these ones right here, these Rawlings, because they give us +4 contact, +6 power, and the others, and it also gives us +7 vision. So those are pretty good batting gloves. Again, these are pretty expensive. Over time, they're going to decrease in price. For fielding glove, you definitely want something that's going to give you good fielding. So this Rawlings Gold Glove is not bad. The Nike one is not bad. It gives you +11 fielding. This also gives you +6 arm strength. This Marucci one gives you +10 fielding and +8 arm strength. So there's a lot of good options. Again, you know, the diamonds are what's going to help increase your value for your player the most. You can go out and get some of the golds, especially if you're just starting, but the diamonds are what will really differentiate your player and make him the absolute best. Now for diamond cleats, we got free ones, you know, from the conquest board, so we don't have to go out and spend a ridiculous amount, you know, 50K for cleats. You got free ones that I think are pretty serviceable that gave you +14 speed. So there's no reason, unless you just want a different look, but the Griffey cleats you get from that conquest board are more than enough. Now you got like catcher equipment, which, you know, for the most time, I would say gold is good enough, but it looks like all of these are diamond, but they all pretty much give you the same amount. So we're not really going to look at catcher equipment that much, but gold equipment for catcher, I think is fine because the stuff that it boosts aren't really that important. You know, it's just blocking. It's just blocking. You got the shin guard right here that gives you discipline and durability. I wouldn't say these really matter that much, discipline and durability. So just getting a gold version of these is more than enough. And then with the shin guard, kind of the same thing. You got batting clutch and durability. Some of them might give you discipline and durability. Getting the gold version is more than enough. It's kind of dumb, in my opinion, to spend 36K for an added boost of batting clutch and durability. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to get diamond for every single category. Same with this one right here, the wrist guard. The gold is more than enough. We're not going to spend 26K on a wrist guard. Then you got your compression sleeve, So these are all gold right now. And actually over the year, they should probably add new equipment items that we might get some diamonds too. But these, you know, gold is good. They give you durability, arm strength, and accuracy. You know, I like the Nike one, but 7K might be a lot. Just starting off with silver for most of these will also be good enough. And then you got your back grips. Again, you know, you get a free one from the Conquest board. So you don't necessarily have to go out and spend 40K right here. Next, we got the Eyewear. So this helps with plate vision, discipline, accuracy. You know, you can get a diamond one, but plate vision, I think +3, +4 right here for plate vision is not bad, since some of the diamond ones, you know, give you that. So again, with stuff like this, you know, it does give you a little bit accuracy and fielding boost, but a gold is, I think, good enough for these type of equipment items. Then you got the stance socks. You get free ones from that Conquest board, which work good enough. And the last thing we got is the ritual. So the ritual can be kind of a game changer. There's actually not that many diamonds this year. You know, normally there's a lot of diamonds, but I think my favorite one is always the legendary call, because it gives you +8 power and +8 contact. So that's definitely a big time boost. If you want speed, this is a good one for +7 and +7. If you just want contact, you know, that one's not bad. As far as some gold ones go, this one is pretty solid because it gives you +4 power. And then if you want contact, this one's not bad. If you want maybe speed, is there anything good that can help you with speed? Not really. I mean, this one gives you +4 speed and +4 stealing. So that's the diamond equipment stuff. And like I said, not every category you need has to be diamond. But I would say, because some of the stuff you get for free, you know, you definitely want to go out, maybe get some batting gloves, get a fielding glove. And that's pretty much it as far as like diamond stuff you really need, I would say, because you do get the bat for free, or you get a bat for free. You get cleats for free. The catching equipment, I don't think really matters. And the shin guard, wrist guard, and compression sleeve don't really matter that much. You get a bat grip for free, and then you get socks for free. So pretty much the ritual is what I would go after. Fielding gloves and batting gloves. That's all you really need for diamond equipment. Now, it might be expensive because these are kind of overly priced, but you know, that's really going to help boost your player up a little bit. And that's pretty much your ball player. So again, you know, with the archetypes, I'm not sure where you get the diamonds. I think you honestly have to play Road to the Show, because I haven't seen any options for it yet. But the perks, you know, they're in the marketplace. You definitely want to go out and get some of those. And then you do want to work on these programs. What? Oh, each player is different? I wonder if each player is different. Or did I just get a new one? Oh, I see how it works. I see how it works. So now that I have a silver archetype, I can go out and get all this stuff done and get a gold archetype. So I'm guessing once I equip the gold archetype, I will get the diamond archetype. So this is definitely a system. Okay. This is definitely a system. And you got to do all these missions to get points. So the program is a little bit different, but that's actually nice to know. That's nice to know that once you upgrade your archetype, that's how you keep upgrading your archetypes. It sucks this is the last thing I showed you guys, but it's gonna make a difference, I think. So, you know, definitely something that it's good to know now. And you do get, you know, XP and stubs along the way with some other perks. So that's how the archetype system works. But that's everything you need to know about the ball player. Hopefully this helped you out. If it did, make sure to subscribe, drop a like on the video. And if you have any other questions, let me know down below in the comments. But until the next one, thank you guys for watching, and I'm out.